Okay, folks, we've gone live. Jen and anyone else on the call, if you can turn on your audio and video. Jen, if you can please make me host. Where are you, Jen? There you are. If you can make me host, that would be great. Okay, folks, we've gone live. Jen. Someone's got their, we're getting some feedback. Someone's got their live stream going. Is that you, Jen?
Yeah, maybe.
We need to turn off the audio.
I don't know.
Someone watching the okay, it mightn't be you. Can you just mute yourself for a second, Jen?
It's not me, but I closed it now. Can you come open it?
No, it's fine. Someone's playing the live stream on a different device and we're getting an audio feedback. So I'm just going to let a few more people into the call. We've got Sally, got Chris coming in. Nice.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Sally. Hi, Melis.
Hello.
Okay, a lot of you are on mute, so we just can't even interact with you, which is a bit of a problem. Okay, so welcome everyone. It's our Christmas Day, your Christmas Eve, Merry Christmas. We're just kind of sort of saying that as a goodwill thing, because we're not kind of really celebrating Christmas here. This is all about a sacred space for healing.
Well, then
But
just say Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa too, just to cover our asses.
all right, we'll cover all of
Happy
those.
solstice. Happy solstice.
All right, yeah, it was the other day. So welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us. So the format that we're going to be doing here today is we're going to be inviting, by the way, all of the people on the call that you see at the moment are all sort of people that we interact with every week. So they're part of the 5D forum and group healing, regular group healing sessions. So we are going to be inviting people from the public onto the call. If you want to join us on the call and get a healing in this special time and space, I've given the instructions on the chat. So please jump into the waiting room, do it now, and then we'll let you in and we'll interact. And there'll be another opportunity for people to jump onto the waiting room, the Zoom details as well. So
Teresa,
Jen, do you want to do?
Well, Teresa, are you not monitoring the Zoom call? Because the chat, because Yadira didn't understand, and I can't.
So let's do this. So just explain, please, to people the format here, right? So this is a sacred healing space. So we don't want to be using the chat on the live stream just to sort of bing bang amongst people on the call. That's not what this is about. So I know a lot of other people that do live streams, do that. We don't want to do that because we want the attention to be on the healing. So if you can just sort of keep that in mind. There you go. So we'll give you a few minutes. If you want to join us on the Zoom call, please, the instructions are in the chat. Jump into the waiting room and we'll let you in shortly. Jen, is there anything you want to say as a preamble? Just give us some context. What's going on? What's in the healing and energy space? Where are we as a collective?
Well, if you think about it, like this is our Christmas morning in Australia.
Right.
So all these little kids, millions of families are waking up with that enthusiasm to like rip into their gifts and like whatever. So we're using this day, this portal, to shift people back into
higher consciousness.
Well, more of alignment of what is possible in the human consciousness. Children are trained all over the world to just take me. What do you got for me? And that leaves a lot of humans depressed and
So sorry, Sally, do you mind not doing that?
yeah, I'm getting distracted by the messaging and stuff. I don't
Okay.
know.
It's okay, Sally, we've got it all covered. All right. So go ahead, Jen.
So I forgot where I was in energy.
Millions of kids all over the world are ripping into their presents and
Oh yeah. So that's great when you're a little kid and everything, if that's your experience. But then as adults, we're trained to like sit back and like wait to receive, and it leaves this depression. And it's like there's this psychic energy of, disappointment. So that's basically the core thing that we're dissipating right now is all the expectations. If you think about it, the whole holiday expectations is an energetic Ponzi scheme for commercialism and stuff. Buy, and fulfill humans' expectations and whatever. And it's not possible. So why don't we just do a reset and everybody get back to just being the outflowing beings that they're able to be?
all right. So there's 3 people in the waiting room. I'm going to let them in and we might start the healing process and we'll give people an opportunity to jump on the call a bit later as well. So let's just start bringing some people in.
I mean, Sale is welcome to help with the, if that's too much for you, Trace, the chat room. Are you okay?
Okay. Guitard, if anyone that's joining the Zoom call right now, if they're watching the live stream on a separate device, can you please turn that off so we don't get an audio feedback? So we've got a few people that have joined us. Their video is off. So if you have joined us, can we interact? Hi Zoom user, can we just know at least what your first name is so we can interact with you?
Sorry, Yadira. Hi, Marvin.
Right. Okay, I'm just going to rename you.
Oh, thank you.
Right, and we've got Imelda. You're in the call somewhere, but your video is off, your audio is off. All right, Jen, do you want to just start in whatever way that you want to do this?
So let me just do an initial release for everyone, because it's so funny, when I make noises, it's releasing and stuff, but and there's that, but energetically there's just this resounding, it's not like bells, it's not like chimes, it's just like all this joyful music, different ways. And it's almost like what we're doing here is infusing humanity with this layers and layers and layers of joy and sound frequency that's been stripped away. So humans have been stripped down to this linear existence, but there's such layers of happiness like children have. They come in with these layers, and then they're just stripped down to, okay, give, take, go, do, age, birth, whatever. So what I'm getting inwardly is all these big church bells, but these monetary bells and all these bells and sounds and joyful chimes of inner realms coming out and merging with this linear. And And I don't know if you guys who can feel energy get a sense of how rich, like I feel what I feel, but it's richer somehow this morning. It's like more meaty. So welcome everybody. It's a little confusing to like be like greeting you guys on so many levels. So you know, some people it does come across maybe as flaky or whatever, or clueless or whatever, but it's like any one of you who is bilingual know how difficult it is to toggle two languages, at least two languages at once. But that's what we're doing here. We're perceiving an energy and converting it into language, like words, and it's like there's always more going on, just like you guys understand who are bilingual. That may be why it feels like some people who are bilingual have an edge with the energy work, because they always have to be toggling different understandings at once. Should we do individuals?
Yeah.
Mm.
But of course, there are many other people that are watching the live stream that are not on the Zoom call. And so when you're doing the initial release, of course, you're releasing for everyone that's watching this in the moment and will watch in the future. So that's kind of the cool thing.
Yeah, so it's not the people on the, a lot of these people on the call right now are from the 5D forum. They're like clean. They're like doing taps all the time and stuff, and there's hardly any of that residual stuff to release. So when I'm making those noises, that's for the broader audience and everything. So everybody who's listening or will be listening is getting a release. Some of you who are listening and feeling this may not feel it until afterwards. It might be like retro and stuff, just because you're paying so much attention like that. And then once you like sit back and process what's going on right now, you may feel it in hindsight.
I'll just quickly address Emilda. So Emilda, you are in the Zoom call. It's just that you've got your video stream off and your audio off. So we can't see you, we can't hear you, but you are in the Zoom call. Okay.
So do we want to do some individuals?
Yes, please. And just before we do, can I just a quick promo again? If there's anyone that's on the live stream that wants to join us in real time on the Zoom call, please click on the links that have been given. Therese will give it to you again. And just wait in the waiting room and we'll let you in, and then we can interact with you on the Zoom call. Okay.
So babies,
Mhm.
should I do individuals now?
Yes, please. That's what we're here to do.
Okay. So how does this happen? Like I want to work with Qatar. Do I say that right? Qatar. So does Qatar come off mute then?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Hi.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Good. You look so beautiful.
Thank
So these.
Sorry, just 1 second before you get started. Thanya, if you can hear us, you're actually on the Zoom call. So if you don't mind, can we? Yes, thank you.
Hi, Sonia. So So when I give you taps, they're not personal or they're not whatever. They're just what comes through in the moment for you. You understand the process, right?
Yeah.
So do this tap. Say everything. The taps I give you. Everyone who's participating will say it 3 times. We'll tap it on your head. A 4th time we'll tap it on your chest, and a 5th time we'll tap it on your abdomen. Okay. We release guitars.
Yeah.
We release being pressed into conformity in all moments.
We release being pressed into conformity in all moments. Conformity in all moments. We release being pressed into conformity in all moments. We release being pressed into conformity in all moments. We release being pressed into conformity in all moments.
You know the expression freak flag? Have you ever heard that expression? So people who are like really non-conformists, they'll say they'll let the freak flag fly. So we release the fear of letting our freak flag fly in all moments.
That's a tough one.
We release the fear of letting the
Freak flag fly.
fly in all moments. We release the fear of letting the freak
flag fly.
Freak flag fly in all moments. We release the fear of letting the freak flag fly in all moments. We release the fear of letting the freak flag fly in all moments. Fear of letting the freak flag fly in all moments.
We release being overpowered by male energy in all moments.
We release being overpowered by male energy in all moments. We release being overpowered by male energy in all moments. We release being overpowered with male energy in all moments.
Bye, if you can.
By
I know it's
release being overpowered by man energy in all moments. We release being overpowered by man energy in all moments. We release being overpowered by man energy in all moments.
We get the bully out of our face in all moments.
We get the bully out of our face in all moments. We get the bully out of our face in all moments. We get the bully out of our face in all moments. We get the bully out of our face in all moments. We get the bully out of our face in all moments.
We push out all energies that threaten us in all moments.
We push out all the energies that threaten us in all moments. We push out all the energies that threaten us in all moments. We push out all the energies that threaten us in all moments. We push out the energies that threaten us in all moments. We push out the energies that threaten us in all moments.
So I see this male, he's tall, young, nice bone structure, and he's kind of a cocky thing. And he's like, yeah. And he's right in your face, right there. And I just want to smash him in the face. So we're knocking him out of your energy. We knock all bullies on their ass in all moments.
I'm not used to words. We knock out the bullies out of our ass.
No, not out of our ass. On their ass. It's another expression where you want to knock them on their ass.
On their ass, okay.
On their ass.
On their ass. We
On
knock
their
all bullies on their ass.
We knock all bullies on their ass in all moments. We knock all bullies on their ass in all moments. We knock all bullies on their ass in all moments.
Ah!
All bullies on their ass in all moments. We knock all bullies on their ass in all moments.
We dissipate all psychic energy of bullies in all moments.
We dissipate all psychic energy of bullies in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energy of bullies in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energy of bullies in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energy of bullies in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energy of bullies in all moments.
Okay, I'm getting the sense that there's something particular you want to address. That, to me, that's the important thing, but there's something important to you. So can you just tell me a little bit?
Yeah, so 2 days ago, I watched the taps you did about the eye. I don't remember exactly. And I wrote thank you before actually watching it, because I felt like I need to ground myself and eat something and come back and do them, because I noticed that I've been watched, you know.
Yeah.
And the bully energy, I'm very aware of it, but it's from my collective. And it's kind of my mission to understand them because they are suffering. And to have access to my own energy is to help them shift.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're being tricked right now.
Yeah, it can be.
You're being tricked. Don't shut off your sympathy to this eye. There's a difference between being helpful to them and that sympathy right then. Sympathy is different than compassion. Sympathy is a quicksand. It's a trap. I understand that. Come from a big family, and I've studied this my whole life. They're all wonderful people as individuals, but as a collective, it's that collective you have to break apart. So you got to be not sympathetic to the collective, not in that way. That's the trick, because that collective is, that sympathy for the collective is where the controlling I can come in, and that's the universal mind.
Yes,
So
I've been on this vicious cycle, and I'm trying to shift from this collective, but every time I get back to it.
okay, so I'm telling you in words. We shut down sympathy in all moments.
We shut down sympathy in all moments. We shut down sympathy in all moments. We shut down sympathy in all moments. We shut down sympathy in all moments. We shut down sympathy in all moments.
So sympathy is an emotional reaction. So it's a reaction on the astral plane for what's going on without the understanding. Compassion is you bringing up your memory banks of how you feel when that experience happened to you. So you're accessing your own experience, and that's where you're centered. Sympathy, you're not doing that. Sympathy, you're treating others like they're a wounded animal. But right then, they're not a wounded animal. They're like a ruthless bear. So you're filling in the pieces. So we shift our paradigm from sympathy to compassion in all moments.
We shift our paradigm from sympathy to compassion in all moments. We shift our paradigm from sympathy to compassion in all moments. We shift our paradigm from sympathy to compassion in all moments. We shift our paradigm from sympathy to compassion in all moments. We shift our paradigm from sympathy to compassion in all moments.
So compassion is based on inner experience. Sympathy is just filling in, like, do you know some of those people who are like, oh, poor thing, and it's almost like condescending, it's arrogant. You know, who the hell are you to be sympathetic for them if you don't have the experience? So it's you might want to do the energetic cleanse on sympathy
Mhm.
confusing sympathy for compassion. So in your energy field, that's sympathy is a way to soften your armor, your protection. So it's weakening your protection. We release protecting, we release, what's it? When you relax your guard, we release relaxing our guard through sympathy in all moments.
We release relaxing our guards through sympathy in all moments. We release relaxing our guards through sympathy in all moments. We release relaxing our guards through sympathy in all moments. We release relaxing our guards through sympathy in all moments. We release relaxing our guards through sympathy in all moments.
So you're too close to the demographics of your own people and their plight. My sense is you understand that too well. But what you need to do is have compassion for any other group and their plight. That way you're not getting caught up on your personal story.
Mhm.
So I could have a sympathy for like family members, like fat, obnoxious, arrogant, needy people. And if I stayed sympathetic to just that, then I would be stuck in that. And I would only have sympathy for fat, dysfunctional families, right?
Mhm.
So I don't pay attention to that. I pay attention to people who are so different than me and their plight. If I can understand their plight, there's people who are starving in the world. There's other species that are being, genocide. There's all these other things. So try to stretch who you're compassionate with. Because if you stay only compassionate to your people that you know in this lifetime, you're still staying in them versus us mode. You're still in with only your tribe. And that's tribalism, and that's primalism, and it's them versus us. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense, but I don't necessarily identify with this consciously, and that's what confuses me in my reality. It's like when I meet people, I get their energies, and it's like you're talking about my friend who was with me, and I don't know why I get like they can access, like I feel them. It's like I merge with them.
Okay, so that's good that you can feel like I do, and then you can understand them. That's great. But that doesn't mean that you accept it. So when I'm interacting with you, I can see what your stuff is, but I'm not going to react to this big bully in my face like that, like I see in you. So the thing is you have to take two vantage points. You have to be the badass, dynamic healer, and then you have to be the soft, compassionate being that you are. But you always have to stay in badass. Always.
Have this one in me, so I need to work on that again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We remove all blockages to being knocked out of our empowerment in all moments.
We remove
Sorry,
all
what?
blockages.
Why would you want to remove all blockages to being knocked out of
Oh,
your-
yeah, you're right. We remove all blockages to being centered. Good check, see? We remove all this is how important it is. Good check, babies. We remove all blockages to being grounded in our empowerment in all moments.
We remove all blockages to being grounded in our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to being grounded in our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to being grounded in our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to being grounded in our empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to being grounded in our empowerments in all moments.
We are centered and empowered in being a badass healer in all moments.
We are centered and empowered to be a badass healer in all moments. We are centered and empowered to be a badass healer in all moments. We are centered and empowered to be a badass healer in all moments. We are centered and empowered to be a badass healer in all moments. We are centered and empowered to be a badass healer in all moments.
Good. So work on that, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Just give me one pause. I'm going to let, there's one person in the waiting room. I'm going to let that person in. The tag name is iPhone. So as soon as you're on the call, I'm going to ask you at least what your first name is so we can interact with you properly. And another quick promo. So if there are people watching on the live stream that are not on the Zoom call and want to come onto the Zoom call, please jump on the Zoom call. All of the links, all the instructions are in the chat. So please do that. Here we go. Thank you. So do that, and then just wait in the waiting room, right? And we will let you in the appropriate time. Just one thing, Tevin, do you have the live stream playing on a separate device somewhere?
I have it on my phone.
Okay. All right. We're getting some audio feedback. So if you're on the Zoom call, can you turn the live stream off so we don't get competing audio? Do you mind doing that? All right, babies. There's no one else in the waiting room. So if you want to come onto the Zoom call, please jump on. We'll let you in now. Otherwise, when you do jump on, we're just going to hold you in the waiting room until an appropriate time, because otherwise it's too distractive for Jen. And Thania, if you're on the Zoom call, so would you mind just sort of paying attention on the Zoom call? Because when you get distracted elsewhere, it just sort of dissipates the energy. So this is a sacred space. All the people on this call are here for a reason. Ladies, over to you.
Thank you. We're going to go to Yadira next.
Beautiful. If you can jump yourself off mute.
Hi, Yadira. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I just see a lot of sisterhood around you. Like, are you the one who brought a friend in who was like a sister?
No, I think that was guitar.
It's weird because I'm seeing you like having a sister. Maybe it's it's definitely female. It seems like your age, a lot like you. It feels like a twin. So did you have anything in particular?
Yeah, still working through my transition. I think we spoke on it. I don't know if you remember, but yeah, life purpose and all that, and living with my parents at the moment. It's bringing up some difficulties.
It feels like I swear it feels like there's two yous, like there's you here and then there's a you beside you. It's like draining your energy, and it's almost like try this tip. We release being drained in all moments.
We release being drained in all moments. We release being drained in all moments. We release being drained in all moments. We release being drained in all moments. We release being drained in all moments.
Do you have a friend that's like your height, blondish, lighter, and just more?
I have a niece who's, I think, 15 right now, as she looks we get that comment that we look alike often.
Is she thoughtful, or is she draining on you somehow?
I'm not sure how to answer that. She's going through a lot. She went through a divorce with her parents, but
Okay, so it feels like she's like, it feels like she's the one who needs help from me and not you as much. Maybe that's it. So you get stuck between helping people and then being drained by them. Like, people who you're helping, they don't understand the whole dynamic. So it's just habit that they'll suck a nozzle into you and start feeding off of you. Does that make sense?
yeah.
We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments.
We release
We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments.
We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments. We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments. We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments. We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments. We release allowing others to feed off us in all moments.
So you can't help someone from the vantage point of a frail human. It's just like going back and forth with the crap. So if you're going to be helpful, you have to take the vantage point of a galaxy. You're this badass galaxy of energy. Nothing she can do can touch you. She can't drain you. How can you suck a tube and feed off of a whole galaxy? All you can do is benefit from them, but there's no way you can suck dry a galaxy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
We release being a frail human in all moments.
We release being a frail human in all moments. We release being a frail human in all moments. We release being a frail human in all moments. We release being a frail human in all moments. We release being a frail human in all moments.
So that's a trick of the ego. When someone comes to you for help, the initial thing is, wow, I must, and this isn't just one thing, this is like in general, wow, I must be special, I must be important, they're coming to me for help. Well, that's doing it from the ego. And once you fall for that trap of helping from the ego, then the ego, their ego is connecting with your ego and just like feeding off of you. So it's we release commiserating. We free the ego of commiserating in all moments.
We free the ego from commiserating in all moments. We release the ego from commiserating in all moments. We release the ego from commiserating in all moments. We release the ego from commiserating in all moments. We release the ego from commiserating in all moments.
We take back our empowerment in all moments.
We take back our empowerment in all moments. We take back our empowerment in all moments. We take back our empowerment in all moments. We take back our empowerment in all moments. We take back our empowerment in all moments.
We release being duped by the ego in all moments.
We release being duped by the ego in all moments. We release being duped by the ego in all moments. We release being duped by the ego in all moments. We release being duped by the ego in all moments. We release being duped by the ego in all moments.
We release being a yo-yo for the ego in all moments.
We release being a yo-yo for the ego in all moments. We release being a yo-yo for the ego in all moments. Release being a yo-yo for the ego in all moments. We release being a yo-yo for the ego in all moments. We release being a yo-yo for the ego in all moments.
So when you help someone from the ego, this is what a lot of people who are awakening need to understand. When you help someone from the ego, you're feeding the ego. You're not actually helping them. So you're getting trapped back into the cycle. We break the cycle of the ego and pawn in all moments.
We break the cycle of the ego and pawn in all moments. We break the cycle of the ego and pawn in all moments. We break the cycle of the ego and pawn in all moments. We break the cycle of the ego and pawn in all moments. We break the cycle of the ego and pawn in all moments.
If you feel comfortable doing this, this is how important this one is. I don't know if you'll feel comfortable doing it. If you don't, Marvin will do it for you, but we transcend the fucking ego in all moments.
We transcend the fucking ego in all moments. Transcend the fucking ego in all moments. Transcend the fucking ego in all moments. We transcend the fucking ego in all moments. We transcend the fucking ego in all moments.
We put the fucking ego back in its box in all moments.
We put the fucking ego back in its box in all moments. Ego back in its box in all moments. We put the fucking ego back in its box in all moments. We put the fucking ego back in its box in all moments. We put the fucking ego back in its box in all moments.
We expound our consciousness beyond being used in all moments.
We expound our consciousness beyond being used in all moments. We expound our consciousness beyond being used in all moments. We expound our consciousness beyond being used in all moments. We expound our consciousness beyond being used in all moments. We expound our consciousness beyond being used in all moments.
Okay, so think of like the human ego. Think of the human as a little dot, right? And then the ego is like this big. Well, your energy is like this big. And if you're not feeling empowered, that's a form of the ego too. We release being trapped in the ego through helplessness in all moments.
We release being trapped in the ego through helplessness in all moments. We release being trapped in the ego through helplessness in all moments. We release being trapped in the ego through helplessness in all moments. We release being trapped in the ego through helplessness in all moments. We release being trapped in the ego through helplessness in all moments.
We dissipate all psychic energies that try to take from us in all moments.
We dissipate all psychic energies that try to take from us in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energy that try to take from us in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energies that try to take from us in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energies that try to take from us in all moments. We dissipate all psychic energies that try to take from us in all moments.
Don't take this personally. This is just me helping you get out of that funk, okay? We wake the fuck up in all moments.
We wake the fuck up in all moments. We wake the fuck up in all moments. We wake the fuck up in all moments. We wake the fuck up in all moments. We wake the fuck up in all moments.
Have you told your niece how to do the taps yet? Okay, so you have this great skill now. And if they want help, they have to get it through learning the taps. If she refuses to learn the taps, then she doesn't really want help. She wants to feed off of you. So you have this way, like if she wants to talk about her shit, Just break it down to what, teach her how to do the energetic cleanse and how to do the taps. If she says, oh no, that's not for me, and then say, well, I'm not going to do your work for you. Then, you know, just deal with it, but don't bring it to me then. That means you just want to use me. So there's your gauge from now on.
Okay.
You're not here to be used. You know? Does that help?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Love you.
Thank you. I'm going to let 2 people in.
Okay.
And
I'm going to get ready to work with Thania.
if you're ready. So we've just let someone in. So iPhone, can you let us know what your first name is, please, so we can interact with you? iPhone, if you're there, can you let us know what your first name is so we can interact with you?
Oh, yeah, I can. Sorry, not me.
Sorry, what's your first
What
name,
is it?
please?
Sarah?
Sarah?
Yes.
Sarah? Sarah.
Yes.
Okay. And
We'll get to you in
I
a
think
minute.
there's someone that's just, sorry, just 1 second. I think there's someone that's just joined the call that is on the Zoom call and also watching the live stream. So if you're watching the live stream and you're on the Zoom call, can you please turn the live stream off so we don't get audio feedback?
Let's see.
Is it you, Felicia?
Nope, it's not me. I turned everything off.
I can't believe I get to finally talk to you. It's been like 15 years or something we've been friends, right? It's too long. This is exciting.
All right.
So I can't hear you.
Okay, so I've just put everyone else on mute. You're on with Thania.
Hi, Thania.
Hello.
Am I saying that right, Tanya?
Yes, you are.
Okay, good. I'm going to do an initial release for you because you're dealing with things at a deep level to come to here today. Like you've been looking for deep things and it's like in your chest and it's almost like there's curses or negative energies that you can't get past and you feel like you're being fucked with. So I'm going to like do my thing to those things. Do you feel energy? Are you perception?
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, good. So watch.
24/7.
What?
24/7.
I know, I get it. Yep. So watch me do this thing and release that thing that feels like it's like suffocating your chest. It's actually keeping your heart chakra closed. That fear, that constant fear, the only purpose of fear is to close your heart chakra. So when we release this fear, your heart will open and then your energy will be more relaxed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's get to it. They think they own you. We release being owned in all moments.
We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments.
You just need one on the chest and one on the abdomen. Put one on the abdomen.
And the abdomen, okay.
Yeah. We release. Nope. Just go on the abdomen. We release being owned on the abdomen.
We release being owned in all moments.
Okay, so this energy is arguing with me. It argues with you, and when you argue with it, you're lowering your vantage point to its vantage point. You are not the same. It's low energy. It's like no different than if a human is on social media and starts arguing with them. You just block them and get rid of them. You don't need to argue there. We release arguing with assholes in all moments.
We release arguing with assholes in all moments. Arguing with assholes in all moments. We release arguing with assholes in all moments. We release arguing with assholes in all moments. Yeah.
So this energy has an accent like you. So he's from your culture, and he's saying, no, 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 I have a blood oath. I have a blood oath. No, 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 I owned her. We nullify all contracts in all moments.
We null all contracts.
We nullify all contracts in all moments.
We nullify all contracts in all moments. We nullify all contracts in all moments. We nullify all contracts in all moments. We nullify all contracts
Your
in all
chest.
moments.
Your chest first. Your chest.
We
We
nullify
nullify
all contracts in all moments.
then your abdomen.
We nullify all contracts in all moments.
We release being owned in all moments.
We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments. We release being owned in all moments.
We free all our people in all moments.
We free all of our people in all moments. We free of all of our people in all moments. We free all of our people in all moments. We free all of our people in all moments. We free all of our people.
Your
in all
abdomen.
moments.
Pay attention to what you're doing.
We free all of our people in all moments.
We remove all the shackles in all moments.
We remove all of the shackles in all moments. We remove all of the shackles in all moments. We remove all of the shackles in all moments. We remove all of the shackles in all moments.
The abdomen, yeah.
We remove all of the shackles in all moments.
He's an asshole. He's a pirate. We release validating pirates in all moments.
We release
Validating.
validating pirates in all moments.
Ah!
Release validating pirates in all moments. We release validating pirates in all moments. We release validating pirates in all moments. We release validating pirates in all moments.
Okay, so I'm going to have to do the exorcism taps for you because you can't do this to the level that we need it to do to get rid of him, okay?
Okay.
Here, look at me. Do these taps with me. Tap with me. Tap with me.
Okay.
Get up there. Get your hand up there to tap with me.
Okay.
Get your hand on your head like everyone else.
Okay.
Get ready. We send all energy matrices into the light and sound of pirate thieving energy in all moments. We send all energy matrices into the light and sound of pirate thieving energies in all moments. We send all energy matrices into the light and sound of pirate thieving energies in all moments. Chest. Chest. Chest.
Chest.
Chest.
Look at what I'm doing. Pay attention. Here.
Yeah,
Here.
it's a little backward. It's a little like.
Marvin,
Sorry,
help
just
me.
sorry. We've done the 3 on the head. We're now doing 1 on the chest, and then we're going to do 1 on the abdomen. Okay.
You got to
now-
pay attention. This is not passive. Stop being passive. You know better. Get back on the chest. The chest.
Yeah.
We send all energy matrices into the light and sound of pirate thieving energy in all moments.
Abdomen.
We send all energy matrices into the light and sound of pirate, thief, and energy. When you hesitate, you're making me fight with this energy and hold it for you. So pay attention while we're doing it. It's too important. Okay.
It's like I'm like the time is not
I
the
know,
same.
honey. I know there's a reason, but I have to, I'm not yelling at you. I'm holding this energy that's fighting me. So
Yes.
I just want you to know you're new to me, that I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to hold this. This energy wants to exist and we're releasing it. So I just want the viewer to understand I'm not yelling at you. I'm just trying to get it out. There's a part 2.
Ready?
Up here.
Tanya, up on the head.
Yes. On the head.
We're
Okay.
doing part
We
2.
command now complex energy matrices and pirate thieving energy to be escorted into the light and stuff. And we command all complex energy matrices of pirate thieving energy to be escorted into the light and sound in all moments. We command all complex energy matrices of pirate energy to be escorted into the light and sound. In all moments.
On the chest, Tanya.
We command all complex energy matrices of pirate thieving energy to be escorted into the light and sound in all moments. We command all complex energy matrices of pirate thieving energy to be escorted into the light and sound in all moments. Now here's one for you to do. We release letting the energies back in all moments.
Energy.
Say it out loud.
We release, letting the energies to come in
Back in.
all moments, back in all moments. We release, letting the bad energies back
No.
in.
We release allowing the energies back in all moments.
We release, allowing the energies back in all moments. Right?
Mhm.
We release, allowing the bad energies to come in back in all moments.
We release say it like I'm saying it. We release allowing the energies back in all moments.
We release, allowing the energies back in all moments. We release, allowing the energies back in all moments. We release, allowing the energies back in all moments. We release, allowing the energies back in all moments. We release, allowing the energies back in all moments.
No, say that one over on the abdomen.
We release, allowing the energies back in all moments.
We shift from fear to love in all moments.
We shift from truth to love in all moments.
Fear. We shift from fear to love in all moments.
We shift from fears to love in all moments. We shift from fear to love in all moments. We shift from fear to love in all moments. We shift from fear to love in all moments. We shift from fear to love in all moments.
Okay, so do you know about my website and how to get the energetic cleanse and everything?
I believe so. I believe I saved it before.
Okay,
because
good.
I saw you before, yes.
So do it, the energetic cleanse on pirates, all
Okay.
pirates. All right. And
Thank
you're welcome. Okay. So we're gonna move on. We can stay here a lot. There you go. Tevin.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. Where's your partner?
Honey, come here.
Honey, come here.
Come here, honey.
Come here, honey.
Come here.
Come here.
Mm.
Hi. Oh my gosh.
Hello.
She's sexy. Look at you.
Oh, wow.
So why are you too good to sit with us and like connect with us?
Oh, I was making a marinade for my chicken.
Well, screw the chicken right now. Out for a couple minutes.
Wait a
Kevin looks bored out of his life, and Kevin looks bored out of his mind, and you're too busy marinating your chicken. I imagine it was 3:30 when we got up to do this, and your chicken
Oh,
can
really?
wait. Your freaking chicken can wait for its marinade.
Oh. Oh my
By the way,
goodness.
you're using a little bit too much wine. Are you putting wine in your marinade?
I'm putting crown.
Okay, you're using a little bit too much.
Okay.
Just tone it down a little bit. Maybe like
Okay.
I don't cook, but just cut it with a little bit of butter or something like that.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're going to have an aftertaste of some kind, and it's people are going to say that's your best, but it won't be.
Okay.
So do it Jen's way. I don't cook, but that's what's going on.
When you said, "Are you putting wine in it?" I thought the answer was going to be hell yes.
Crown is whiskey, isn't it? Crown is whiskey.
Yep. It's whiskey.
Yeah.
Yes.
Even better. Even better.
That's one happy chicken.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
So I'm doing a release on you. Am I allowed to know your name?
Courtney.
Wait, does he not speak? Do you speak?
My name's
Courtney does not look like a wallflower. I think Courtney can.
Oh. My name's Courtney.
Wait, Courtney?
Uh-huh.
You have something around your waist, kind of like a tightness or something. I don't know. Are you like self-conscious? Did you put on a pound or something and you feel like you're fat or something?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. It's almost like you got this tight band of like judgment on yourself. We release judging ourselves in all moments.
Your head. Huh? 3 times on your head. What do you mean? 3 times. Say what
Come
you
on,
said.
Courtney, get with the program.
What am I supposed to say? Tap on
Say
your
this.
head.
We release judging ourselves in all moments. Say it 3 times, we'll tap in your head.
Uh-huh.
And then say it once, we'll tap in your chest. And then once we'll tap in your abdomen. And we'll all help you with your judginess.
So what am I supposed to say again?
Help him, Tevin. Tap for him. Let him say it and you tap for him.
Okay. What am I supposed to say? Release.
You don't remember?
We release judging
We
ourselves.
release judging ourselves in all moments.
Oh. We release judging ourselves.
We release judging ourselves in
our
moments. We release
Keep going.
judging ourselves in our moment. We release judging ourselves in our moment. Moments. We release judging ourselves in our moments.
In all moments. Stomach.
One more time.
We release judging ourselves in our moments.
So there's been a male role model who's been really hard on you, and you can't live up to what they expect of you, and it's causing you inner pain. Do you know who that is?
Yes.
Okay. We release not being good enough in our moments.
We release not being good enough in our moments.
In all moments.
In all moments.
Yeah.
We release being not good enough in all our moments.
No, say it like I'm saying. Don't try to correct it.
Okay.
I'm in charge right now. I know
Okay,
you like to be in
right.
charge in all ways, but not. Yeah. Marvin's blushing. Oh my gosh! Look at how purple Marvin is.
This is just too precious.
Babies.
This is actually the
Embarrassing my
best
husband.
Christmas Eve banter we've had in years.
What? Wait, what? I didn't hear you.
Who, me?
I didn't hear you.
I said you're making her husband blush.
Well, so what did I say? We release not being good enough, right?
We release not being good enough in all moments.
We release not being good enough in all moments. We release not being good enough in all moments. We release not being good enough in all moments. We release not being good enough in all moments. We release not being good enough in all moments.
So when you were little, did you get hit? Did you get spanked?
Yes.
Okay, so there was one time you got spanked and it really knocked you out of your center. It was like you didn't know what it came from and it just knocked you on your ass. And that's when you lost your center. And it just like wounded you.
Yeah.
We release the wound of being reprimanded in our moments.
We release being reprimanded.
We release the wound of being reprimanded in
re-
all moments. We release the wound of being reprimanded.
Look at Kevin loving the
in all
control.
We release the wound of being reprimanded in all moments. We release the wound of being reprimanded in all moments. We release the wound of being reprimanded in all moments.
Did you ever get the belt?
Yes.
Okay, good. So that getting the belt has to do with your belly, you being insecure in your belly, because getting the belt is the belt. He took off the belt and whipped you with it. And now you're associating that shame with the shame of putting on like a half an ounce.
Mm-hmm.
We release the shame. We release the shame of getting the belt in all moments.
We release the shame of getting the belt in our moments. We release of getting we release the shame of getting the belt in all moments. We release the
shame of getting the belt in all moments. We release the shame of getting the belt in all moments. We release the shame of getting the belt in all moments.
We release wearing the shame in all moments.
We release wearing the shame in all moments. We release wearing the shame in all moments. We release wearing the shame in all moments. We release wearing the shame in all moments. We release wearing the shame in all moments.
So that's what this weight, this non-existent weight that is like really you're obsessed over is about. It's not about an ounce of fat. It's about wearing your, is it, I don't know, father, uncle, I don't know who it is, wearing that shame. And so you have to do more taps on the shame and that person. Heaven will teach you how. Or you can do a private session with me, but you have to get that shame off. It's not weight you're putting on. It's personifying that person that you looked so much up to and who wounded you.
Mm-hmm.
And it does show, it does play out in your relationship too.
Right.
Because I'm not sure if this person is like really accepting of your relationship. My sense is there's a little bit judgment there. And so it does come between you and Tevin. Am I correct?
He's never met Tevin.
It doesn't matter.
Uh-huh.
He knows that you're in love with another man. Or does he?
Yes.
And he says he's accepted and everything, but there's this there's this layer of judgment. And because he wounded you, he matters too much to you. And it is a barrier between you and Tevin being closer. Because that person's shame is between you. We do this together. We release the shame between us in all moments.
We release the shame between us in all moments. We release the shame between us in all moments. We release the shame between us in all moments. We release the shame between us in all moments. We release the shame between us in all moments.
So you have this really beautiful, dynamic, charismatic energy, but you could be a role model for so many more children. But this thing makes you scared to be closer to children because you're afraid of feeling this emotion and you're afraid of becoming that person. So you hold yourself back from being closer to children because of that. It's not on the surface. You'll have to think about it, okay? You got your defenses off, like, who the hell is this white chick telling me all these
No, is you're hitting everything on point. Like a lot of people have asked me, do you want kids? Or do you want this? And I say, not really ready for kids and stuff.
You're terrified of being that person. So you should do some work on releasing that connection. You're not that person. But that's why you don't want to have kids and stuff. You guys would be great parents. Oh my God. Yeah. But that will be getting in the way. And by the way, I think that person might be a little bit of egomaniac as far as being overbearing to their partner, like controlling of their partner. And so I get a sense that if you were a parent with Tevin right now, you might control parenting too much and it might be in the way. So that's why you'll want to work on that. Does that make sense?
Yes. Yep, it does.
Get a session together. It'll be great for you guys.
Tell her what I said.
What did you say?
I told her.
I know.
I told her, I asked her if we could do it together.
I know. I don't know what you've been waiting for, Courtney. It's okay. That's between you guys. We're gonna move on now, but it's really, you got dynamic energy. I can't believe there's any person that could make Tevin, that could shine as much as Tevin and make Tevin take second seat to his energy. It's so hysterical because he's such a big energy, and then to see you, and then he just goes into like gushing little girl energy. It's so cute to see that.
Hey, he made your husband blush.
Yeah.
And I'm still blushing.
He actually is. This is new territory for Marvin.
Oh, goodness.
German Australian man and stuff. It's like,
yeah. Well, see, it's our Christmas day, it's our Christmas morning, but as a Christmas morning conversation, this is just priceless. So thank you both, Tevin and Courtney.
absolutely. Hey, people got to know. People got to know these dynamics. They got to understand.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
Love you guys.
Thank you.
Love you too.
Love
you.
your chicken too. That's gonna be.
Oh yeah. I know.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thanks so
much.
much.
I get credit for that chicken.
Yes. Yes, you do.
Oh.
Fantastic. Thanks. I'm going to let Deborah in on the call. So
Okay.
you're going to come on, Deborah, and
then we're gonna move on to.
who are we going to move?
Cute Kevin is. It's so cute. You're so cute with him, Kevin.
Thank you.
Okay. So Felicia.
Hi.
How long have we been friends? It's been like 15 years.
It's been at least. Yeah. I mean, I think when I discovered you, I want to say it may not have been that long. It may have been like maybe 10 years or so, but it's been a long time.
So, yeah, and you've been doing the taps forever, right?
Yes. Yes.
So, has it made you more sensitive to energy, do you think?
Oh, most definitely. Most
Okay.
definitely.
So, I'm going to do a release for you now. See if you feel this.
Thank you.
So you call the energy Holy Spirit, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I see you opening up to the Holy Spirit, and
Yes.
you're wondering why you can't even go farther with it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so the fact that you're calling it the Holy Spirit, you're just by the wording, you're implying that you're not holy.
Okay.
So you're separating yourself from the Holy Spirit just by saying that's holy and I'm separate from it.
Okay.
We release. Oh, wait, no, let me word it. Oh, you're getting caught up in false humility as well.
Yes.
Okay, that's bullshit, Felicia. Humility, the way the Bible teaches humility is wrong. It just puts everybody at a low bar. It's not thinking you're unworthy. I'm humble and I'm a badass. I know how freaking awesome I am in energy, but I know how freaking awesome everyone else is in energy as well. So
Right.
humility isn't thinking you're lowly. Humility is knowing how awesome you are, but seeing that same thing in everyone else.
Okay.
We release all false humility in all moments.
We release all false humility in all moments. We release all false humility in all moments. We release all false humility in all moments. We release all false humility in all moments. We release all false humility in all moments.
So, I see you praying to Jesus on your knees.
Yes.
And Jesus doesn't want you on your knees. Jesus
Okay.
wants you to stand up and be his friend.
Okay.
And the song is coming through. I don't know. It's a religious song. I don't know all the words, but it goes, "Oh Lord, my God, and oftentimes." How's it go? You know?
It's I know what you're saying, but I can't remember the words.
With my soul,
My Savior sang to me,
how great
thou art, how great thou art.
Keep going.
I can't remember the rest of the words though.
We release putting Jesus on a pedestal in all moments.
We release putting Jesus on a pedestal in all moments. We release putting Jesus on a pedestal in all moments. We release putting Jesus on a pedestal in all moments. We release putting Jesus on a pedestal in all moments. We release putting Jesus on a pedestal in all moments.
So you've taken on Jesus' suffering, correct?
Yes.
That's a rookie mistake. That's not what he ever intended. He never intended you to take on his suffering. What he did when he came to the world and he shared his truth is he was taking the bullshit that was taught out here and pulling it out. All the psychic energy that was created out of lies by the tax people and the money changers and everything. He was pulling out with his truth. You're pulling it back in by lowering yourself. We release genuflecting before God in all moments.
We release genuflecting before God in all moments. Genuflecting before God in all moments. We release genuflecting before God in all moments. We release genuflecting before God in all moments. We release genuflecting before God in all moments.
So in the past lifetime, you were a slave and you were beaten on the back as a slave. So I see those beatings, and I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. We can take that pain away from you. And so when you, I know, and when you commiserate with Jesus, you're feeling your own pain of being a slave. You take the upper hand with that. You don't. Did you know? Did you see it so clearly before I said it?
Yeah, I felt it.
Yeah, it's painful. Yeah. We remove all engrams of being a slave in all moments.
We remove all engrams of being a slave in all moments. We remove all engrams of being a slave in all moments. We remove all engrams of being a slave in all moments. We remove all engrams of being a slave in all moments. We remove all engrams of being a slave in all moments.
Okay, so this is going to sound anti whatever, but this is what you need to release. We release being a slave to Jesus in all moments.
We release being a slave to Jesus in all moments.
Ah!
We release being a slave to Jesus in all moments. We release being a slave to Jesus in all moments. We release being a slave to Jesus in all moments. We release being a slave to Jesus in all moments.
So
isn't it funny how the technology just got messed up on that tab?
yeah, because this is really the energies that use Jesus to control people don't want this done. Have you ever used the PB&J energetic cleanse, the PB&J? Felicia?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Yes.
So here's the thing. A lot of Black people are Christians, and it's almost like programming, because it's like everything was taken away from you, your spirituality, your identity, everything was taken from you. And you were given their religion, the white people's religion. And it's almost like Jesus has become the slave master.
Oh dear.
So you're going to do so I'm going to do this tap for you, and you're going to tap along, because this one's a long one, but you're going to go through and do the PB&J between Jesus and being the slave master. And this is new truth.
Okay.
Nobody could have handled this unless you brought it to us right now, because you trust me and stuff, but this is very sacred ground we're on. All right. So we're going to energetically complete. It's like 42 taps. We're going to do it all at once, but you're going to go through the long version, and anyone on the 5D former on this call can do the PB&J between Jesus and being the slave master. Right? So get up here. We're going to do this. I'm going to say the words. We energetically complete the PB&J protocol between Jesus and being the slave master in all moments. We energetically complete the PB&J between Jesus and being the slave master in all moments. We energetically complete the PB&J between Jesus and being the slave master in all moments. We energetically complete the PB&J between Jesus and being the slave master in all moments. We energetically complete the PB&J between Jesus and being the slave master in all moments. You know how I got to understand this is through Kanye. I saw him on one interview with a bunch of...
Hear you.
What? Can you hear me? She froze. But
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
think Aisha's bandwidth is
Can't hear
probably.
her.
okay, so you can play it back on video to hear this part. So I saw Ye or Kanye or whatever on an interview with a particular white person, and it was obvious to me in his Akashic records he's trying to please the slave master. That's this whole tyrant is what he's doing, and it's a limitation on him. So, but because he put himself out there and stuff, and we're able to see that truth, so in a way we can get some good out of his behavior in that way, if that makes sense. We remove all engrams of being whipped in all moments.
We remove all engrams of being whipped in all moments. We remove all engrams of being whipped in all moments. We remove all engrams of being whipped in all moments. We remove all engrams of being whipped in all moments. We remove all engrams of being whipped in all moments.
We remove all limitations that the slave masters have put on us in all moments.
We remove all limitations that the slave masters have put on us in all moments. We remove all in all moments. We remove all limitations that the slave masters have put on us in all moments. We remove all limitations that the slave masters have put on us in all moments.
So this song came through. It might be a little bit gentler to sing if you need a song to sing. Morning has broken like the first moon.
The first morning, blackbird has sung again like the first dawn. Pray for the spring, pray for the morning, pray for the thing like the first song.
Sweet the rain's new So you're going to do your homework. You're going to learn that song, and you're going to come back to us in a future thing. Okay? You're going to sing that one. But it's a visual of Jesus walking through the Garden of Eden. I want you to use it as a visual. And instead of getting on your knees and praying to Jesus, I want you to greet him like an equal and like a friend and laugh and joke with him. Okay?
Okay.
We release subjugating ourselves before God in all moments.
We release subjugating ourselves before God in all moments. We release subjugating ourselves before God in all moments. We release subjugating ourselves before God in all moments. We release subjugating ourselves before God in all moments. We release subjugating ourselves before God in all moments.
We remove all blockages to our own empowerment in all moments.
We remove all blockages to our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to our own empowerment in all moments. We remove all blockages to our own empowerment in all moments.
Watch this one. Do you feel the energy of doing this?
Yes.
So watch this one. We free all slaves everywhere in all moments.
We free all slaves everywhere in all moments. We free all slaves everywhere in all moments. We free all slaves everywhere in all moments. We free all slaves everywhere in all moments. We free all slaves everywhere in all moments.
Mm-hmm. We remove all curses. We remove all curses that, the Bible was written by men, right?
Yep.
And there's an interpretation there, and it's like the tin can game where the interpretation gets lost. So my sense of the books of the Bible is each person who wrote a book of the Bible had a piece of truth. And what they did, they wrote their way of getting out of the enslavement of the lower worlds, getting out of the unworthiness of this world. And they wrote a breadcrumb trails for themselves to help others find enlightenment. And what they did was they took all these books of all these different people and they mishmashed it and they brought it to its lowest common denominator. And so they diluted it.
Yes.
We remove all curses that we remove all curses that we remove all curses that creators of religion have put on us in all moments.
We remove all curses that creators of religion have put on us in all moments. We remove all curses that creators of religion have put on us in all moments. We remove all curses that creators of religion have put on us in all moments. We remove all curses that creators of religion have put on us in all moments. We remove all curses that creators of religion have put on us in all moments.
Okay, so you want to know the secret? Can I give you a secret?
Yes, please.
All those avatars, Jesus, Krishna, all the gods in the Hindu and religions, Muhammad, all those, they want to be free. They've done their part. They've gotten us to the brink of awakening. Now it's time to be free. We do this one first. We free Jesus in all moments.
We free Jesus in all moments. We free Jesus in all moments. We free Jesus in all moments. We free Jesus in all moments. We free Jesus in all moments.
We free all avatars of truth in all moments.
We free all avatars of truth in all moments. We free all avatars of truth in all moments. We free all avatars of truth in all moments. We free all avatars of truth in all moments. We free all avatars of truth in all moments.
We transcend all outer we transcend all need for outer guidance in all moments. We transcend
all need for outer guidance in all moments. We transcend need for outer guidance in all moments. We transcend all need for outer guidance in all moments. We transcend all need for outer guidance in all moments. We transcend all need for outer guidance in all moments. We transcend all need for outer guidance in all moments.
If you think about it, people who obey the law, some people obey the law, some people don't. The people who obey the law, who have an inner compass, and they're the ones who have self-accountability because they know that it comes from within. So it doesn't matter how many laws you put on someone. If they don't have that inner accountability, they're not going to pay attention and care about whatever. So it makes more sense, instead of trying to create fear for people to do the right thing, tap them into their inner accountability.
Yes.
We tap all, and this will be the last one, we tap all individuals into their inner accountability in all moments.
We tap all individuals into their inner accountability in all moments. We tap all individuals into their inner accountability in all moments. All individuals into their inner accountability in all moments. We tap all individuals into their inner accountability in all moments. We tap all individuals into their inner accountability in all moments.
So in awakening, in the fifth dimension, in the higher consciousness, that's the governance system, the inner accountability. Right now, what we're seeing, this messiness in the world, is the cleanup of all those incapable of connecting to their inner accountability being addressed and getting their comeuppance. So it's kind of an exciting time for those of us who already have an inner accountability to watch. It's validating. So.
Thank you so much. I just want to say, when you were tapping with Courtney and Tevin, the whole idea behind the belt and the whipping, a lot of African American children were disciplined or have been disciplined by being whipped. Right. And so when you took me through that whole thing, I think that was also both my past life, but also my life as a child being released also, because I was whipped as a child in terms of how my parents disciplined me. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. Okay, you just brought up another point. We're going to release something for all little Black children all over the world, little brown children in America. I don't know if it happens in other countries, but
yeah,
we're going to, what, Marvin?
I said, yeah.
We're going to release the trauma of the talk. You know what the talk is?
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain it to other people on the call who might not get it?
The talk is, if I'm expressing this right, it's the talk that Black and brown parents usually have or have to have when, as their children are growing up, to keep us safe from police and other authorities, to ensure that we know what to do when we are approached by a police officer or other types of authorities. And what that does for us is it puts fear in us.
Yep. And also, like, even bullying.
Right.
There's another one too. We release the sting of the N-word in all moments.
We release the sting of the N-word in all moments. We release the sting of the N-word in all moments. We release the sting of the N-word in all moments. We release the sting of the N-word in all moments. We release the sting of the N-word in all moments.
Do you feel comfortable saying the word to release it at a deeper vibration?
Yes.
Okay. We release being whipped. We release being whipped by the word in all moments.
Okay. We release being whipped by the word nigger in all moments. We release being whipped by the word nigger in all moments. We release being whipped by the word nigger in all moments. We release being whipped by the word nigger in all moments. We release being whipped by the word nigger in all moments.
Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
We release the trauma of having the talk in all moments.
We release the trauma of having the talk in all moments. We release the trauma of having the talk in all moments. We release the trauma of having to talk in all moments. We release the trauma of having to talk in all moments. We release the trauma of having to talk in all moments.
There's so many things that are coming through. It's like I want to release them all. We should do a session for humanity and
Yes.
this issue. So maybe we'll do that, and maybe you'll be our guest, and we'll just release a lot.
I would love to do that. I apologize for taking up so much time, but I also thank you for releasing this. I think this was very powerful.
Don't apologize, because when we're doing these talks, I see Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, all these beautiful Black men. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boys in all moments.
We release the desecration of our warriors being called boys in all moments. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boys in all moments. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boys in all moments.
Can you start over? It's not boys, it's boy. There's a vibration to the word boy.
Boy, oh, boys.
Yeah.
Okay. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boy in all moments. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boy in all moments. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boy in all moments. We release the desecration of our leaders of our warriors being called boy in all moments. We release the desecration of our warriors being called boy in all moments.
Good. Maybe this will take a little piss and vinegar out of yay doing this work.
Okay. Yes.
Do you feel my love?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank
You've been
you.
a dear friend for a very long time, and you've helped me immensely. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I think you're right. I think we could do a whole group tapping session just on this issue.
Yeah. Okay, so we have a couple people left, right?
So just a couple of things. There are 3 people that are on the call that have their video off, so we haven't even interacted with them. So Sarah, Rihanna, and Imelda are on the call. So there's Sarah. And the other thing that I'll say is that I think her name was Julie or Julia, tried to come onto the waiting room, but then jumped off. So if you're still inclined, now would be a good time to jump back on the call.
Okay, so let's do Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. We've seen you before, haven't we?
Yes.
How did that work for you? You seem like your energy is different.
I feel a little bit better.
Are you doing the taps every day?
I am not. I didn't know I was supposed to. But I
Well,
can.
if you want to feel consistently better, they help you.
Okay. Can do that.
We release the depression in all moments.
We release the depression in all moments. We release the depression in all moments. We release the depression in all moments. We release the depression in all moments. We release the depression in all moments.
You know it's genetic, right?
I just figured it was, okay.
Life. So what it is it's when there's a genetic issue, it's someone from your forefathers, your ancestral line, who had a trauma and they stored it in their DNA. So we release all genetic propensity for depression in all moments.
We release all genetic propensity for depression in all moments. Genetic, shoot, what was it again? Propensity for depression in all moments. We release all genetic propensity for depression in all moments. We release all genetic propensity for depression in all moments. We release all genetic propensity for depression in all moments. We release all depression or all propensity for depression.
All genetic propensity.
Okay. We release, sorry. We release
No,
all,
just one on the abdomen. You only do it 3 on the head, one's on the chest, and one's on the abdomen. So one more on the abdomen.
okay. We release all genetic propensity for depression in all moments.
We release the hopelessness and sadness in all moments.
We release the hopelessness and sadness in all moments. We release the hopelessness and sadness in all moments. We release the hopelessness and sadness in all moments. We release the hopelessness and sadness in all moments. We release the hopelessness and sadness in all moments.
We release being alone. This isn't true for you, by the way. It feels like this because this is it's at least 2 generations back. It's on a mother. We release being alone in the world in all moments.
We release being alone in the world in all moments. We release being alone in the world in all moments. We release being alone in the world in all moments. We release being alone in the world in all moments. We release being alone in the world in all moments.
So here's the thing. This is something I've never done before, but what we're going to do for you is like you're the byproduct of your forefathers and their experiences. What we're going to do is we're going to pour healing, joy, love, abundance, freedom, health, success, security, companionship, creativity, peace, life, wholeness, beauty, enthusiasm, contentment, spirituality, enlightenment, confidence, family, discernment, sincerity, integrity, kindness, compassion, and confidence up your genetic line.
Okay.
We flush out our genetic line with joy, love, and abundance in all moments.
We flush out our genetic line with joy, love, and abundance in all moments. Our genetic line with joy, love, and abundance in all moments. We flush out our genetic line with joy, love, and abundance in all moments. We flush out our genetic line with joy, love, and abundance in all moments. We flush out our genetic line with joy, love, and abundance in all moments.
I don't know what Deborah's doing. It's hard to see you because you're like cut off and stuff, and I don't know if you're working on the computer or something. I'm just wondering because you're on deck to be next, so I wonder if you want to.
Sorry, so let me interpret, Deborah, if you can hear us, if you can adjust your camera angle. So you're right.
Yeah.
So that's
Thank you. We release all dependencies in all moments.
We release all dependencies in all moments. We release all dependencies in all moments. We release all dependencies in all moments. We release all dependencies in all moments. We release all dependencies in all moments.
So, in a past lifetime, a woman couldn't make it on her own. She just couldn't because she needed a man. She wasn't treated like a whole citizen and stuff. So what happened in this lifetime is that dependency on survival for a man has been interpreted as needing an emotional man to be whole. We release all dependency on men in all moments.
We release all dependency on men in all moments. We release all dependency on men in all moments. We release all dependency on men in all moments. We release all dependency on men in all moments. We release all dependency on men in all moments.
We are empowered in our own skin in all moments.
We are empowered in our own skin in all moments. We are empowered in our own skin in all moments. We are empowered in our own skin in all moments. We are empowered in our own skin in all moments. We are empowered in our own skin in all moments.
So in this lifetime, you're healing from deep abuse. And so your life may look like quiet and not full of a lot of adventures or whatever, but it's what you need to heal. So
Okay.
you have the perfect life to heal. And so if you can fill it up with things that you love to do, I mean, for me, I sit around and I make beaded bracelets for everyone. I got hundreds of them and stuff, and then give them away when I can. And whatever you can do to like keep yourself content, that will help you from feeling like you're missing out. We release the belief we're missing out in all moments.
We remove the belief that we're
We
missing out.
release. Try to say it the way I say it, because
Sorry. We release the belief that we're missing out in all moments. We release the belief that we're missing out in all moments. We release the belief that we're missing out in all moments. We release the belief that we're missing out in all moments. That we're missing out in all moments.
Okay, so if you want to do some of, you know about the energetic cleanse?
Yes.
Okay, so do the energetic cleanse on some of these things that I gave you as subjects to do tasks on, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You might want to rewatch the video after we finish
Yeah.
the live stream.
I'm going to save it. And thank you.
You're very
Thank you.
welcome. You're welcome. Deborah,
Very
you ready? Can you do me a favor? Can you spit out your gum though? It's, for some reason, I can see why teachers would do that. For some reason, it's a way of saying fuck you to me, and I don't understand why. It doesn't mean it to you, and it doesn't look like it, but it's a way of saying fuck you, and I don't know what that's about. Have I ever talked to you before? Oh, you're on mute. I can't hear you yet.
Sorry, I thought you switched to somebody else.
Oh, I did. I'm talking to Deborah now.
Sorry. I'll mute
Yeah,
myself.
you didn't say fuck you. You weren't. That wasn't me.
Sorry.
I
Thank you.
wasn't saying it either. It's just the gum was. What?
The gum was just keep my mouth moist.
Oh, okay. Have we ever? Are you my Deborah?
Delight.
Have you had a session with me before?
Uh-huh.
With your
Yes.
mom?
Uh-huh.
How's your mom doing?
She's in memory care and going downhill.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
We release. I don't know how to say that right. We remove all blockages to having a great life in all moments.
We remove all blockages to having a great life in all moments. All blockages, great life in all moments. We remove all blockages to having a great life in all moments. We remove all
We remove all blockages to holding our empowerment in all moments.
holding our empowerment.
Yeah.
Remove all blockages to holding our empowerment in all moments. Release all blockages to holding our empowerment in all moments. We release all blockages to holding our empowerment in all moments. We release all blockages to holding our empowerment in all moments. We release all blockages to holding our empowerment in all moments.
So Deborah, your sound frequency is really clear. It's your light emanation that needs clearing. We release all the bullshit in our light emanation in all moments.
We release all the bullshit in our light emanation in all moments. Bullshit in our light emanation in all moments. We release all bullshit in our light emanation in all moments. We release all bullshit in our light emanation in all moments. We release all bullshit in our light emanation in all.
So people on the call, like especially the regulars, can you tell the difference between her light and her sound? Do you hear how clear her sound is? And then in her light, there's something a little bit that needs tweaking. Do you get a sense of it? This is not you, Deborah. This is not you. But this is the energies using you, okay? So don't take offense. We release showing up as an asshole in all moments.
We release showing up as an asshole in all moments. We release showing up as an asshole in all moments. We release showing up as an asshole in all moments. We release showing up as an asshole in all moments. We release showing up as an asshole in all moments.
We release being contrite in all moments.
We release being contrite in all moments. We release being contrite in all moments. We release being contrite in all moments. We release being contrite in all moments. We release being contrite in all moments.
So you know what? I don't even think it feels like you. It feels more like your mother. We release being controlled by our mother in all moments. Not that she is, but this is just a subtle energy thing.
We release being controlled by our mother in all moments. We release being controlled by our mother in all moments. We release being controlled by our mother in all moments. We release being controlled by our mother in all moments. We release being controlled by our mother in all moments.
We release living for our mother in all moments.
Release living for our mother in all moments. We release living for our mother in all moments. We release living for our mother in all moments. We release living for our mother in all moments. We release living for our mother in all moments.
We release being terrified of losing our mother in all moments.
We release being terrified of losing our mother in all moments. We release being terrified of losing our mother in all moments. We release being terrified of losing our mother in all moments. We release being terrified of losing our mother in all moments. We release being terrified of losing our mother in all moments.
We remove all blockages to our mother being empowered in all moments.
Remove all blockages to our mother being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to our mother being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to our mother being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to our mother being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to our mother being empowered in all moments.
We remove all blockages to being empowered in all moments.
We remove all blockages to being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to being empowered in all moments. We remove all blockages to being empowered in all moments.
You feel this, Deborah?
I need to breathe after each one for a minute or two.
Well, breathing is good. We return to our sovereignty in all moments.
We return to our sovereignty in all moments. We return to our sovereignty in all moments. We return to our sovereignty in all moments. We return to our sovereignty in all moments. We return to our sovereignty in all moments.
We are centered and empowered in sovereignty in all moments.
Centered and empowered in sovereignty in all moments. We are centered and empowered in sovereignty in all moments. We are centered and empowered in sovereignty in all moments. We are centered and empowered. We are centered and empowered in sovereignty in all moments.
We release suffocating to death in all moments.
Release suffocating to death in all moments. We 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 release suffocating to death in all moments.
We replenish our life force in all moments.
We replenish our life force in all moments. We replenish our life force in all moments. We replenish our life force in all moments. We replenish our life force in all moments. We replenish our life force in all moments.
Take a deep breath. So visualize lighting up from within. And every time you take a breath, see it like breaking through and brightening yourself up. Lighter and lighter and lighter. Okay? And do that as much as you can through the day. Every time you breathe, visualize it brightening you from the inside out. All right?
Uh-huh.
Remember when you were a little kid and you looked at your hand in the sun and you could see the veins through your hand because it was like red and you could see the light going through it? Visualize your whole body like that. You can actually see the translucent light through your body. Okay? All right. Nice to see you. Give your mom my love, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bahana.
Brianna, we need you off mute. If you can take yourself off mute, and then we can interact with you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes. Jen, sorry, you're
Hi,
on
Jen.
mute. Can you unmute yourself?
Wow. I think that was a Freudian slip by my husband. Hi, Bahana. Nice to see you. Do you hear me?
Hi there,
Brianna.
Jen. Great to be
Hi.
here. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, let me do a release for you. So your children are coming up. Your husband's children, which are your children. We remove all blockages to mothering our children in all moments.
We remove all blockages to mothering our children in all moments. We remove all blockages to mothering our children in all moments. We remove all blockages to mothering our children in all moments. We remove all blockages to mothering our children in all moments. We remove all blockages to mothering our children in all moments.
So there's the one boy who's more introverted since his father crossed, and it's like you're having a hard time reaching him and stuff. And he's feeling like he's not connected. He doesn't think of you as his mother in the same way. He just can't get past it, and he's feeling like an orphan or something like that. Do you know who I mean?
Yes, I do.
He feels lost. So I'm gonna go in and give him love and
I think it's the youngest, am I right?
yeah.
And
It's
we
the
had
one
a
on
talk tonight, in fact.
What's his name?
It's Dayan, Dayyan.
We flood Yan with belonging in our moment. Dian.
Yeah.
We fled, what did I say?
Ian, I think.
Yeah, Dian.
Dian with a D. Yeah.
Oh, with a D, Dian. We fled Dian with belonging in all moments.
We flood Diane with belonging in all moments. We flood Diane with belonging in all moments. We flood Diane with belonging in all moments. We flood Diane with belonging in all moments. We flood Diane with belonging in all moments.
We release the trauma of puberty in all moments.
We release the trauma of puberty in all moments. We release the trauma of puberty in all moments. We release the trauma of puberty in all moments. We release the trauma of puberty in all moments. We release the trauma of puberty in all moments.
So right now, Dion is associating manhood with loss. So we have to disconnect those things for him because he's not growing emotionally like he needs to because of that.
Yeah, he was 13.
Yeah. We free you can do the PB and J between for Dion between manhood and loss. We free Dion of associating manhood with loss in all moments.
We freed Diane from associating loss with manhood in all moments.
Put manhood first. Manhood with loss.
We freed Diane from associating manhood with loss in all moments. We freed Diane from associating manhood with loss in all moments. We freed Diane from associating manhood with loss in all moments. In all moments. We free Diane from associating manhood with loss in all moments.
So he's really sensitive and he's internalizing a lot. It's just devastating. We free Diane of internalizing suffering in all moments.
Sorry, can I get that again?
Can you say it, Marvin? I'm tired.
Yeah. We free Diane.
I didn't get it.
I'll do it for you. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from
No, just teach her how to say it. She's really good in energy. She needs to say this one. It's just I can't.
All right. So it's we free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments.
We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments.
No, you're not pausing like you need to pause. It's suffering in all moments. Can you start over? It's too important to this little guy. Can you explain what I just said, Marvin?
Sure.
Yeah, so just a little bit of a pause between internalizing suffering and then in all moments. So there's a pause before in all moments.
Okay. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Diane from internalizing suffering in all moments.
Marvin, can you say it the way I said it? Because it's not hitting the mark the way she's saying it. We free Diane of, not from, of. Can you just say it for her?
Sure. But do you want Rihanna to do the tap?
If she can, but I can't.
Right.
I'm tired.
That's fine. Just relax. So the tap is we free Diane of internalizing suffering in all moments.
We free Diane of internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Dayan of internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Dayan of internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Dayan of internalizing suffering in all moments. We free Dayan of internalizing suffering in all moments.
We release systemic heartache in all moments.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
We release systemic heartache in all moments.
We release systemic heartache in all moments. We release systemic heartache in all moments. We release systemic heartache in all moments.
You know that it's systemic?
Systemic. We release systemic heartache in all moments. We release systemic heartache in all moments.
We heal all wounded boys that become wounded men in all moments.
We heal all wounded boys that become wounded men in all moments. Release all wounded boys that become wounded men in all moments. We release all wounded boys who become wounded men in all moments. We release all wounded boys who become wounded men in all moments. We release all wounded boys who become wounded men in all moments.
This one's for you. We release falling short of our purpose in all moments.
We release, did you say feng shui?
Falling short of our purpose.
Sorry, you broke up there as well.
I'll do it, Jen. I'll do it. We release falling short of our purpose in all moments.
We release falling short of our purpose in all moments. We release falling short of our purpose in all moments. We release falling short of our purpose in all moments. We release falling short of our purpose in all moments. We release falling short of our purpose in all moments.
We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in all moments.
We release all blockages to fulfilling.
Don't change it.
Okay. We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in all moments.
We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments.
We are centered and empowered and fulfilling our purpose
We
in
are
all
centered
moments.
and empowered in.
We are centered in empowering.
No. We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments.
We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We are centered and empowered in fulfilling our purpose in all moments.
We released last one, 3 on the head, one's on the chest, and one's on the abdomen. I'm being a little bit of tough on you in energy because I know how dynamic you are. We connected on such a deep level. I see you. Right?
Okay.
We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in our moments.
We release playing catch up in fulfilling our purpose.
And I know it's another language, but you got to do it right.
Okay.
Release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in our moments.
We release playing catch up
On.
in fulfilling
On. Start over.
We release playing catch up in fulfilling on. Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay.
English is my first language, by the way.
It is your first language? Oh!
And I don't know what block's coming up preventing me from.
Oh my gosh. So I've been too nice on you.
We release.
We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose in our moments.
We
release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in our moments.
We release playing catch up on fulfilling
our purpose
in all moments.
Ah!
We release playing catch up on fulfilling our promise in
our
all
purpose.
Moments. On purpose in all moments.
Do you want me to do it?
No, she needs to do this. She knows better. We remove all blockages to fulfilling our purpose. And that's why I'm tired. I'm fighting with her in energy. I'm exhausted. She sees that. And she knows, she perceives all of this. We remove all blockages.
We remove all blockages.
We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in our moments.
Again on the top there.
We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We release playing catch up on fulfilling our promise.
Purpose, pay attention. Purpose, Rihanna.
Our purpose in all moments.
Start over from the beginning.
We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in all moments. We release playing catch up on fulfilling our purpose in all moments.
Thank you. Take a deep breath.
Oh, thank you, Jen.
Oh
sorry about that.
No, but you saw how you were fighting me, right?
Yeah. And that's why my chest was constricting a little.
I don't care about your chest constricting. Don't dump it on me. I felt your chest constricting. I felt everything. So don't give it to me through words, because then I have to feel it again in a different way. See, you know all this stuff. You just let it go for a wee bit, but you need to do the taps every day, and you need to be strong for your boys. Okay?
Yeah, I do, definitely.
Okay. So I'm about fried now. Hi, Marianne. How are you? And are we good, babies?
Sure. I mean, if you're at the end, then that's good.
We got everyone new, right?
Yes. I mean, Imelda is sitting in the background. She hasn't got a video on, but we've interacted with Imelda a dozen times on live streams before. So, yeah.
Well, she got the tabs. These are for everyone. So.
All right. So we might wind it up there then. We've gone for about 2 hours, 20 minutes, so it's a bit of a marathon. Thanks everyone for joining us. Thanks for those that are watching on the live stream and those that will be watching this afterwards.
Thank you for
great.
those from the 5D forum who came for support and who are helping everyone with their first time tapping and energy work. So thank you all for that support. It's huge. I appreciate you all. Love you all.
And there are quite a number of really priceless moments in this. So it really does make a difference, particularly on, well, it's our Christmas day, our Christmas morning, your Christmas Eve. So thanks for doing that. It makes a difference.
Absolutely. Love you guys.
Thanks everyone for joining us.
Awesome. Love you. Good day, everyone.
We'll catch you next time. Thank you. Bye for now.
Thank you guys. Bye for now.